As we were saying, every single one of the carnivores were destroyed. We tried to live on. At first, we were overjoyed at the opportunities. We had more land. Some of our kind even boasted that our lives would be better without the carnivores. But without their help, we found our kind in deep and dire danger.
This is mine, right?
Yes.
What can we do to help?
It's simple, Lily.
Yes. Eat us.
I beg your pardon.
Why, yes!
How will our eating you help your people?
Our race is suffering from overpopulation. We can't move 6 feet without bumping into each other.
Why don't you just find a new planet to populate?
There isn't any planet that we haven't overrun in a few years' time.
And you haven't tried any other methods of population control?
The gods forbid it.
Wait a second. The gods are okay with you being eaten by others?
Wait a minute. Why don't you just eat each other?
Don't be absurd.
That's insanity!
I don't think we can.
No, don't speak too soon, token chick.
Captain, we don't eat other races.
I realize I'm a gamey-looking fellow. How about the lieutenants here? They have a nice toned grade A bovinian meat here. We'll never find another like him in the universe. Imagine roasting him over a nice low heat. For a long period of time, he'd be nice and juicy.
I just made a rule not to eat beings that I was introduced to when they were alive. I'm really sorry.
I'm afraid they're right. Ambassador, we cannot eat you.
Are you positive? We have a stock of potatoes that can be served alongside.
Oh, yes, we would never ask you to eat us without a dessert or some other side.
Most definitely. It's good to change it up for the plate. For the palate.
Same thing.
Both.
We appreciate your effort, but honestly, we cannot eat you. The government has strict rules against that.
Well, there are definitely other well-accepted methods of preparing us. A slice right around the loin area and sear up on the grill.
Or perhaps slow roast us all day in a crock pot.
Oh, no. That's just we can't, no.
That saddens me greatly.
Well, we must be off. I'm sorry we couldn't help, but hey, we really need to get back to our ship.
Not so fast!
Sorry?
If you cannot comply with our request, we cannot allow you to leave the ship.
That's ridiculous. You're going to hold us against our will because we won't eat you.
We have to do what is best for our people. Have you changed your mind?
Afraid not.
Then you have left us with no choice. You must be taken to the detention cell.
You're arresting us for not eating you?
That's correct. You'll be arrested until you change your minds.
I thought humans were advanced beyond such prejudices.
Prejudices not to eat you?
Yes, you bring shame on your people.
Don't make us use force.
You'll hurt us if we don't eat you?
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
I will not be bullied into eating anyone.
Well, perhaps we can work something out.
All right. I'm listening.
I sense that you're a highly religious race.
Yes, indeed.
Then maybe you would understand our predicament. You see, our biggest obstacle keeping us from eating you is that we are vegetarians.
No!
Yes. Regrettably so. However, we'd be willing to leave behind Ensign Mark for death here. Behind with you.
How will that help anything?
Well, we can't eat you, but as peace offering, we'll leave behind one of our own as a sacrifice to your gods.
That makes sense.
That may be sufficient.
Captain, Maybe you're just the dad, but insane on
It's okay.
I think that is fairly obvious.
Oh, come now, Ensign. With a name like that, did you really think you would survive this endeavor?
Could you at least come up and try with a plan that doesn't leave me behind with a ship full of beings that want me to eat them?
I assure you, I will use your loss to our crew as a character-building experience and something to angst over dramatically for the next couple of encounters.
The captain could use some character growth.
True. Our cadet really doesn't have any engaging personality traits.
Nope. Sorry, Ensign. But for the good of all involved, you must be left behind.
We accept your terms.
No! You can't do this, Captain. Please.
That'll keep it quiet for now.
What was that?
Keep him quiet.
What that?
No, it's not goblada.
Oh, okay. Actor's prerogative. Will he recover from that?
Sure.
Well, good enough for me. Good enough for me. Is the ship ready?
Yes, please go with our blessings.
The Bovinians, thank you.
And we thank you. You've been gracious hosts.
Anytime.
Mama, ba, da, boo.
And that was another adventure of the crew of Wandering Aimlessly. Stay tuned for the next... Oh, that's not me. Oh, it is. And that was another adventure of the crew of Wandering Aimlessly. Stay tuned for the next adventure, where we hear Lieutenant Token Chick say...
Oh, yes, Captain. You're truly all I ever wanted in the man.
I do not!
Thanks, Mommy!
That was fabulous.
It helped tremendously, thank you. It really brought something. Excuse me.
Well, that's all I have, so...
Well, that was an excellent rehearsal. Let's go from the top again. Just kidding.
That was one of my friends. Okay, I'm gonna let you go now. And turn this off. I would have just lost the part, by the way.
Well, any audition horror stories?
This one time I showed up to a panel. I thought I was going to be watching the panel.
And then someone said, oh, you're doing a cold read?
Wait.
What?
That's not right.
Still shame. Oh, gosh.
I don't ever want to be cast as Ambassador Torres because it hurts my voice.
More than
It's like Broly, only a cow.
Did you sign my script? It's Broly. Did you sign my script, Ambassador?
Under Ambassador.
What was with Elmer Fudd? Oh, Lieutenant Elmer. I get it. Okay. Elmer Fudd.
I thought that was
Elmer's
clever.
Glue.
You wrote the script.
See the cows on the dairy products, you know.
See, we had no character descriptions to go on. We just had names. So.
I know, I'm so mean.
But that's why actors are, you're just going to force them to kind of make a choice.
I have a great idea. Let's go down, like, with the actors here and talk about, like, as soon as you started looking at your character and looking at the lines, what are some options you went through as to what you were going to do in the voice? I know I did it. I'm sure you guys did, too. Like, which way are you going to go with it, you know?
Yep. So, for example, James.
Wait. What would be Elmer?
Elmer. I was going to do the Mad Hatter thing, but then I saw Elmer and thought, ooh, Elmer's fine. So I went with that.
I just took a picture of y'all. I like Juan. I was like, what am I doing? And you guys were all ready to start, and I was still trying to find my lines. So I did nothing. I'll be honest. I'm like, I guess it'll be my voice, and then I'm like, she's a cow, so I'd already decided to do the mooing thing, but then Vic was doing it too, so I'm like, I just sound like I'm copying Vic. So I pretty much just dropped it and then just started talking like a normal girl.
I chose mine based on the dialogue. Very, it's just very deadpan, everything's kind of just sarcastic, and so I just made her kind of dry because her dialogue's dry.
For half a second when I saw and read the name Lieutenant Straight Man, I thought, okay, straight man in terms of comedy, but
Right.
I, for some reason, decided to go with the sexual orientation. Just making opposite.
Just a little twist. Just a
What's the tweet?